What's going on, everybody? It's Russ from BreakKingCards. We're going to be doing a Chronicles break tonight. We got 3 hangers and 4 cellos. I'm going to be posting the cards up in the card holders here. And we'll be going over them in a moment here. Right now we got Denver, Milwaukee, and Portland sold. If anybody else would like to grab any of the unsold teams before we get started, prices are next to them there. And payment methods are in the description of the video. Just add $1 for shipping if you're already in the break. If you're not in the break, send $4 for the first team and $1 per additional. And we're going to get these cracked open right here in a minute. Then we'll be doing your spins after we're all said and done here tonight, Tyler. I'm going to be sorting your cards during the break as well. So I'll do a recap of your cards at the very end as well. Every card's going to get a sleeve, and I'm going to top load most of them. Every card over $2.50. And if you strike out on your teams tonight, I'll definitely hook you up and throw some extra ones in there for you. So we'll start off with our Chronicles. Pacers. So Pacers would be, yeah, just send $2 is fine. I'm just warning you. There's like a Domantas Sabonis opportunity. Like, that's pretty much it. There's really not that many Pacers in this set. That's why the price is very low. I have to put a price on there, but there's only a couple Pacers. If you don't hit any Pacers, I'll give you an extra $2 wheel spin. Rather than, you know, hunt for the 1 or 2 Domantas Sabonis's I have. There might be another Pacer in the first 50 set, but there's no other Pacers unless you get a crazy autograph or something. We got Trey Young. And one of my favorite things growing up is I love flipping through the Beckett. So I'm going to tell you the Beckett prices of all these just so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from here. That's $4. I'll stop when we get to, you know, all the way at the end. Isaac Okoro, Cleveland Prestige. That's a $6 card there. I got it. We got a Pascal Siakam there, and that's for the Raptors. He's about $1.25 or $1.50. We've got a Kyrie Irving Threads for Brooklyn. That's 2. There's an Ant-Man. Anthony Edwards is $10 in this set. And Jaden McDaniels is, I believe, either 5 or 6. He's 5. So they're a pretty good team. Steph Curry, Panini. Golden State, he's going to be $6. And Wiseman's $8. We got Emmanuel Quickly. It's just all rookie cards. It's just like when you open any other set, Emmanuel Quickly Luminance, you're going to find a lot of 60-cent and 75-cent cards. Like every single set, like even Flux. Flux is so overpriced for the limited amount of cards, and the cards are the same price, if not better. They're even better in Chronicles. It's crazy. I mean, the top guy, instead of it being 25, it's 10. You know, it's a little bit of a difference, but you get a lot more of them. So, yeah, Obi Toppin, Playbook. We've got Anthony Edwards, and I think you might be a couple ticks behind in the stream. So when we're all said and done here, or maybe in between when I'm opening up packs, try to speed forward a little bit. I think you're maybe 30 to 45 seconds behind in the break. It's just money. Like, this is the craziest break. I was anticipating the prices for quite some time, and they just came out, I think, on Thursday or Friday. It's pretty fantastic. Denny Avdija, that's $5 a piece. It's like you can get them for an affordable price when they're available, no doubt, you know. but they're like, this is such a ridiculous amount of money. We got Tyrese Maxey. Like, you won't find any other sets that on the constant it's $5 card, $5 card, $5 card, $5 card. That doesn't happen unless you're, spending thousands of dollars. And that's for Philly, Tyrese Maxey. We usually see a lot of him. We have a bronze Malachi Flynn Panini, and that's for Toronto. So that's our second Toronto hit so far. Detroit. Detroit didn't sell last week for $5 all week long. It was unbelievable. Sadiq Bey, that's a $6 card, plus it's a Phoenix, so, should be more like an $8 or $10 card, but Phoenix. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, those are the only ones that are worth more. The LaMelos are $20 in those Panini Honors. But they don't raise the prices on the other ones. Not just yet. They will, though. The market's bad right now. I'll explain to you why. It's crazy. You can't get a card graded anymore. R.J. Hampton, Orlando. And that's for Essentials. When I first started my business, you could grade a card for $7. There's a LeBron James Bronze. So LeBron is normally $8. Then you got the Essentials Bronze. It should be at least 10, probably closer to 12. LeBron James, Lakers. So you could grade a card for $7. Right now you can grade a card for like $200. So that card better grade well and be worth it. So everyone has raw cards, and there's desperate people that don't have a lot of money. So they sell their cardboard for next to nothing because they'd rather have food on the table. And now my raw card is worth nothing because somebody else is desperate. I don't agree, to be personally honest with you. Russell Westbrook. I list my cards at usually Beckett high value or maybe a little lower. And we got Kyle Lowry. And I give everybody a discount if they buy multiple cards. So if you see my listings out there, I usually have a pretty good amount of cards. There's another Raptor, Kyle Lowry. And people buy them, people like the cards, so. And you can see how I treat the cards, so you're going to be getting a card that was barely touched. Yeah, no, I've never sent anything out. I was in the process of collecting 100 cards. I was about at 120 cards, and then the market completely changed. You couldn't send cards out anymore. We got Chris Middleton. So again, you can buy a bunch of raw cards from people, and there's the first card for you. That's a Milwaukee Buck. Chris Middleton. We got Isaac Okoro. Another one, Panini. Yeah, no, it's unbelievable, So I'm just kind of playing the waiting game. I have tons of gradable cards that I will not settle with right now because why would I sell a card for $80 when I could sell it for $1,000? It really doesn't make any sense. We got James Wiseman, because once again, people are desperate. Some of these auctions are going really low. People are just accepting whatever because they're desperate, and I'm just not there yet. I'm getting there, but I'm just not there yet. Especially with a nice set like this that it's just money, 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 money. Nico Mannion. I actually just put a Chronicles listing up 1 through 200. And last time I've been putting breaks up or putting loose cards up all weekend long, and people have been buying in bulk. So if you look at other people's listings, they have a lot of gaps in them. They don't have a lot of the cards that you're actually looking for. So you could buy a really expensive card and then buy a cheap card, and then you get the expensive one cheaper, you know? Another Cole Anthony. He's $8. He was surprising. We got Mason Jones for Philly. Yeah, no, that's the problem. You know, there's so many grading companies. Which one do you trust? And then there's all this fraud that's happening right now with grading companies. It's unbelievable. Like PSA is swapping the cards on you. Like, that's crazy talk. That's really crazy talk. You know, so now I'm thankful my cards are still sitting by my side. And I haven't sent them out. Me, you know, not sleeping well at night, wondering if they're going to switch it out after they finally get to it. You know, and when people start realizing that everything is fake and, you know, everyone should resume normal reality, then things will get back to normal, and then I'll start getting my cards graded. But until then, you know, I'm really up in the air. I've been thinking about HGA. There's a couple other ones that I've been really considering, but I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. You know, I'm not spending a ton of money with PSA right now. That's insane. We got a Kyra Lewis Jr. That's bronze luminance. You know, there's a lot of ones that look decent, but then I've also heard the bad things about them. You know, I pay attention to people talking about it, and then people don't want to pay for those. So it's like, why would you want to take a card that you could sell for a couple $1,000 and take a lot less for it? It doesn't make any sense to me. And the funny thing is, the last 3 years, we've seen an explosion of rookies. 4 years, really. An explosion of rookies. Tons of minutes for some of these guys. That's, by the way, nice LaMelo Ball, hometown heroes. We've seen an explosion of these guys getting tons of minutes, starting in their second year. You know, it's really, really crazy. You know, Anthony Edwards just leading the team in shots from the moment he stepped on the court. You know. And that's an Onyeka Okongwu XR for Atlanta. And we have a bronze marquee LaMelo Ball. So that's a nice LaMelo Ball pack there. Another LaMelo on the back. Is it the same one? I think it is. Same bronze marquee LaMelo on the back. It's probably bronze. Most likely it's bronze. For Detroit, we got Jeremy Grant. So it's a very weird time in selling cards right now, you know. And given the amount of money I put into your investment, I mean, I do spend a lot of plastic. Plastic, let me talk to you about plastic. I was buying top loaders for around $300 a case. I'm not right now. The market is much better on them right now. But at one point, I was putting a lot of money on your cards. It was like 40 cents a piece after everything, you know. Penny sleeve that used to be a half a penny was 3 pennies. Memphis Grizzlies Desmond Bane, that's $6 there. We got a Luka Doncic for Dallas. Dallas Mavericks. So, you know, if you start your auction at 99 cents and a team sells for $3 or something like that, it's like, as a breaker, why would you want to try to protect the cards with top loaders and stuff, you know? Like, I don't, you know? Like, yeah, you're going to sell the cards, but at that point, 40 cents a top loader, you really can't take that risk, really. You're going to package the cards. Some people do it for free shipping. Emmanuel Quickly playbook, and shipping went up this month, really, really high. Like, if I ship a normal package out across the country, it costs me $4, no problem. You know, no matter what the package size, it costs me $4. So, things are getting a little bit more expensive. It kind of sucks. We got Tyrese Halliburton, Sacramento. But thankfully right now, you can get top loaders and sleeves cheap, so that's good in the business. But right now, you can buy cards fairly cheap as well, which is good, because if you hold your cards, I mean, you're going to be sitting on like the best rookie cards of all time. It seems to be the way these guys are playing. You're getting a lot of minutes. Jayshawn Tate, that's $5 for Houston. That's Panini. We got a Killian Hayes for Detroit. Detroit's got 4 rookies. They got Sadiq Bey for 6, Killian Hayes for 5, Isaiah Stewart for 5, and a Saban Lee, and he's 250 or 3. I think he's 250. Got Tyrese Halliburton playbook, Sacramento. I mean, we've pulled some really good stuff for unsold teams. It's like, it sucks, but Precious Achiuwa, we pulled a 1-of-1 Damien Lillard at a Panini Select one night, and it was offered for $8. It's like, well, that would have been a really good night to buy Portland. Precious Achiuwa, Miami. We got Tyrese Halliburton, score. In this set, like I said, it's just tons of rookies that are valuable. It's insane. We got a Kyra Lewis Jr. Bronze Luminance. And that's for the Pelicans. Yeah, I sleeve every card that's $1.25 or more in my personal collection. If it's glossy, I just sleeve it automatically anymore. I don't care. We got Crusade, Tyrese Maxey. And that's Crusade, if I didn't say that. Philly, Tyrese. We've got a Denny Avdija, and that's an XR for Washington. Yeah, Portland doesn't really have any rookies, but Damian Lillard is $2.50 each. CJ McCollum pops up in the base Chronicles, but he doesn't really pop up too many other places. You got LaMelo Ball, Marquee. And the Nuggets, they got Jokic. They don't really have any rookies either, but Jokic is $2 or $2.50. Tokyo Drift, no. You gotta look a little better. We're not putting Tokyo Drift down in the background here. We got Julius Randle for the Knicks. Knicks always do fairly well. Yeah, no, seriously, like it's insane, I only charge $4, like we were talking about earlier when I had the mic off. So it's $3 in wheel spin credit if you pay additional shipping. The way when I first started my business, I had everybody do it, and just to give the spin credit, and I didn't combine shipping at all. I was commuting from my job about 50 minutes and during the auctions while they were going off, because I was trying to live both lives. And there's a Domantas Sabonis. There he is. Indiana. I didn't add you on the list, but there you go. I got you. And if he came up earlier, I'll definitely pick him. I'm sorry if I didn't grab him. And we got a Damian Lillard. There we go. So I was commuting 50 50 minutes home on a parkway going 60 miles an hour with no shoulder, so I didn't really want to be sending out invoices, so I just created the wheel spin credit just to make sure people didn't feel like they were getting screwed out of their money. You know, I put a lot of nice stuff on the wheel, but with the market as it is, I mean, it's, you know, it's really tough, you know. Like, you really can't go by comps, because comps are really ridiculous at this point. We got Trey Young Chronicles for Atlanta. We got a Patrick Williams playbook. Yeah, no, it's weird. Like, I don't appreciate when grading companies are like, oh, this card's worth more, now you got to pay me more. It's like, why does that have anything to do with you doing your job? Are you kidding me? Like, what if you damage it? Do you give me money back? Like, like, I don't understand. As you can see, I keep my cards really nice, so I expect really, really good things. You know, my cards don't get ever put in a pile without having a sleeve on it for the most part. If I'm sending it out to get graded, it's going to have a top loader before it touches really anything. Got Aaron Nezmuth. I used to do a lot of one-touches, but I don't like one-touches anymore. I really don't. So I stopped advertising that. I put people's stuff in one-touches because it's like, I don't know. They just kind of look crappy over time. They get all scratched up, and it's not a good look. Then when you take them apart, you know, you could damage the card. It's better to be safe than sorry. We got Anthony Davis playbook. I'm very careful with your guys' cards, so don't worry about me. We got Kyra Lewis Jr. Weird, I gotta... Yeah, no, I buy them secondhand. I live in New York, so they don't sell them here because people get in fights in New York, even though I live in, like, between Albany and New York City, where it's not as crazy, but it, don't get me wrong, it still is pretty crazy. People literally will sit in an aisle for hours waiting for the restock. I mean, a lot of people, like 20 people, when it started getting popular before they stopped doing it. Oh, shit. Bro. Congratulations. First up, we got a Jimmy Butler bronze, which that doesn't matter. But we do have for Milwaukee this backwards Jordan Nwora. It's backwards. It's got to be an autograph. Get it sleeved up before we take a closer look. Oh, that's pretty. That is a Panini Phoenix Jordan Nwora. Looks to be a silver Prizm. I've never seen these before. But that's a nice card right there. Jordan Nwora. The Bucks are here. Jeez, that's freaking cool. Big congratulations on that one. That's awesome. I haven't pulled anything nice like that out of this. You know, I've got a Phoenix LaMelo Ball silver, which probably the nicest thing I pulled out of there. Got Nico Mannion, Golden State. He's $2 in this set. And we got an Aleksej Pokusevski. That's an XR. Yeah, Jordan Nwora is $5 normally, so nice little autograph. It's not numbered. I'll bring it back on the screen. It's not numbered. She's nice. That's awesome. Congratulations. Could be a Could be a C note. Yeah, Walmart doesn't sell them in New York. And now we'll do our hanger. Sorry. I'm always safe than sorry. I don't want to snag it on anything. Up front, we got Dame Dollar, Chronicles. There he is, Dame Dollar, Portland. We got a LeBron James, Prestige. Lakers, LeBron. Got a Devin Booker for the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker. Yeah, you're a little bit behind. I'm gonna definitely have to have you catch up before the wheel spins when I'm going over prizes and stuff. You're probably about a minute and a half behind. Yeah, probably more than that, maybe 2 minutes. Orlando. We got a Zion Williamson Chronicles. We got a Luka Doncic for Dallas. We got a Paul George for the Clippers. Golden State, we got James Wiseman. Another James Wiseman for Golden State. We've got a Karl Anthony Towns Chronicles. Got Obi Toppin for the Knicks. There's another Obi Toppin. So the Knicks have had tons of cards so far between the Obies and the Quicklies. It's a Panini Obi Toppin. We got another Cole Anthony. Oh, something else too. First one's Cole Anthony. That's a Luminance. Cole Anthony. We got another Malachi Flynn for Toronto. That's a playbook. There he is for Toronto. We got an Emmanuel Quickly. Panini. More for the Knicks. Quickly for the Knicks. We got Peyton Pritchard for Boston. There's another Emmanuel Quickley playbook. Yeah, Quickleys are $5 each, and Obi Toppins are $6 each, if I didn't say that yet. So it's just tons of money for the Knicks. We got Tyrese Halliburton. They always pop up, too. Another one for Sacramento. Tyrese is $8 a piece. Panini. We got Jayshawn Tate Panini. Jayshawn Tate, Houston. Got Killian Hayes for Detroit. So Detroit, I always say, if there's one sure thing in life, it's the Detroit Pistons. Will return your money. We got Kevin Durant, especially in Chronicles. Oh my God. Kevin Durant, Brooklyn. There's another Luka. These are the classics that appear. For the Mavericks there. There's another Obi Toppin for the Knicks. We got Desmond Bane. It's been fairly shy tonight, I believe. I think we did just the second one, maybe. The Grizzlies. That's classics. I think this is the first time we hit an Emmanuel Quickley. I'm just kidding about that. Prestige. That's green. The green parallels come in these. That's the green parallel. There's another James Wiseman, and that one's a Panini green as well. There he is, green James Wiseman. And there's a Panini Honors, like we were discussing earlier. It's a Zion this time for the Pelicans. There is Zion. For the Kings, we got Tyrese Halliburton. There he is. That's an XR, Tyrese Halliburton, Sacramento. For Memphis, we got a Ja Morant. That may be the first Ja Morant, maybe second. He's $6 each. That's an Essentials, Ja Morant. There he is. And we got two here. First one is a T.O. Maledon, Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City, that one, I feel like that one's priced a little bit high on eBay for sure. You know, as I rattle out the money to you guys, you know, you got to understand where I'm coming from here. OKC, just because they went down in price, T.O. Maledon is sitting around $2.50 or $3, and Poku went down to $4. He was fairly high at one point. So OKC's always been a very desirable team, but they kind of decreased in value. So Devin Vassell for the Spurs, you don't see him all the time. That's a green Essentials, and he's a good player too. He's a $6 normal, so that should be about $8 there. And now you can speed up a little bit since you're behind. It's a good time to do it when I'm opening something up. because I'm going to need you to be as live as possible when we're doing our wheel spins here. So I'm not dragging cards out for an extra 2 minutes while you're making a decision. Because some of these are tough decisions for sure. Okay. Up front for Orlando. That's an R.J. Hampton. R.J. Hampton. We got a Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. I know, that sounds a little crazy. Joe. And we got Anthony Edwards. You can hand that over to Joe. Not the sharp end first. There are 2 cases over there that are sealed on the floor. No. There are 2 cases over there that are sealed. I need one of them opened. That's what the knife is for. Anthony Edwards, Threads. We got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, OKC. We got Tyrese Maxey, Prestige. That's for Philly. We got a Brandon Ingram. That's going to be for the Pelicans. Chronicles, Brandon Ingram. We have Luka Doncic Threads. Luka Doncic. Another one for Dallas. Lots of Lucas tonight. $18 for the Mavs. I mean, for a lot of Lucas. We got Kyrie Irving. Chronicles. Brooklyn. Brooklyn's been a little shy tonight. They got 3 guys, so I mean we've hit them all, but Onyeka Okongwu. Usually we see multiple Durants, multiple Hardens. Onyeka Okongwu, number 6 overall. That's going to be for Atlanta. Panini, or that's the Prestige. We got a Kyra Lewis Jr. Luminance. Rookie card for the Pelicans. Pelicans have had a pretty decent break. Kyra Lewis is either $5 or $6, I think. You got a Jayshawn Tate, and that's for Houston. That's a playbook. We got another Onyeka Okongwu. That's Panini this time for the Hawks. You got a Tyrese Maxey Luminance for Philly. There he is, Tyrese Maxey, Philly. We got an Alexiv Pokachevsky. There he is, Poku. Playbook. Alexiv Pokachevsky for the Thunder. We got Aaron Nezmuth, Boston. Aaron Nezmuth is 3 and Peyton Pritchard is 4 in this set for Boston. There's usually a ton of them. Been fairly shy tonight. There's another Luka. And that is a Luminance. We got LaMelo Ball for the playbook. Now, last week I put all the auctions at $5, and you know sometimes you wouldn't even have Charlotte sell for $5. So it's just crazy. You know, Detroit didn't sell all week, and we just kept hitting tons of Detroit all week long, and still nobody caught on and wanted to buy them. Okay, Peyton Pritchard. Boston. We got a Moses Brown for the Thunder. Donruss, rookie card. We got a Giannis. First one up for the Classics. Giannis. There you go, Tyler. For the Spurs, we got a Devin Vassell. Again, he's not in a lot of different of the some subsets, but he is in here. We saw him in the Essentials earlier, I believe it was. And then this one is the exclusive for the hangers. We've got an Onyeka Okongwu. And that's for the Hawks. Tons of Onyeka Okongwus tonight. We got a, or just recently actually, we got Peyton Pritchard, the Celtics. There's another Kevin Durant Chronicles. Kevin Durant Chronicles, and that is a green parallel. Next one up is also green. Malachi Flynn, Panini. Another one for Toronto. Malachi Flynn. We've got a James Harden, and that's a Hometown Heroes there. And that's for Brooklyn. Hometown Heroes. We have a Marquee. And that's a Facundo Campazzo. He's been so shy tonight. That's craziness. Facundo Campazzo for Denver. He's $3 each. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of him. We usually see a bunch of them. We got Killian Hayes, XR, and that's for Detroit. We've got an Essentials, Killian Hayes. Oh my God. Essentials Killian Hayes, and then a Marquee Killian Hayes. Was that 3 of them in a row? Am I wrong? Maybe the Campazzo broke it up?
Kill.
Yeah, 3 Killian Hayes in a row. Maybe with a Campazzo in the middle. Could be wrong. Killian. Holy Jesus. Detroit, like I said, couldn't give it away for $5. Like, each one of those is $5, plus you got the Marquee, which is green. One of 4 rookie cards Detroit has. It blows my mind. You know, the market is up. Detroit. Blows my mind. So when we're all done with this, I'll do a recap of your cards. I'll do a little scroll through just to make sure I didn't miss any of your cards either. I will, you know, double check as well when we're all said and done here, but I feel like I might have missed a Domantas Sabonis at the beginning. Pulling it out of for your stack. We got Colin Sexton for the Cavaliers. Colin Sexton. For the Clippers, we got Paul George. They've been fairly shy tonight. Usually we see a bunch of Kawhis. We got a DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs. We've got a LeBron James Threads. Haven't been tons of LeBrons tonight. Nice green one earlier. There he is. LBJ. Got Jason Tatum for Boston. Jason Tatum. He's $4 each. We have a Patrick Williams. He's an 8 spot. Chicago. He's been fairly shy tonight. Patrick Williams. We got Ben Simmons Chronicles for Philly. He's a $1.50. He's down to a $1.50. All this nonsense. Really depleted his value. He used to be $2.50, $3. We got Obi Toppin. People say he'll be stuck with the Sixers. It's unbelievable. Obi Toppin Threads.
Sixers say we don't want you.
Sixers just don't want him. They should want him. Not at this point. Zach LaVine. So disrespectful. There's a Devin Vassell again. So we had a bunch of Vassals tonight. They're not easy to get. Three Devin Vassals for the Spurs. There's a Giannis playbook. Like, think about how many filler cards there are in a normal set of 200. It's like, it's a ridiculous amount of these, 60, 75-cent cards that you just want to throw away. This set has only the top stars and all the rookies. It's like all the top rookies at least. Tyler. There are no throwaway cards really. It's like, just like the stuff 1 through 50 Chronicles, but there's only a couple of them in a pack. You got Josh Green for Dallas. Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, Chronicles repeats ridiculously. I'm a very good with the photographic memory, and yeah, you get, and it's multiple same players usually because they rotate them the same way. We got R.J. Hampton, so you get, 4 of these guys, and 4 of these guys, and 4 of these guys sometimes. It's crazy. Denny Avdija is back-to-back in his Luminance and Playbook. If you get a Denny Avdija, you're going to get boom and boom back-to-back. That's one of the ones that I've noticed recently. R.J. Hampton, then you got a Kyra Lewis Jr. Playbook. All the cards are, a lot of the sets are like that, and I noticed these because I do box breaks, so I'm opening up the packs and they're all in the same order. It's like, and I can tell at the beginning of the pack, well, we're going to see the same cards at the beginning, all throughout this whole thing for the most part. It sucks, but the worst was when I opened Select at first, Panini Select. I kept getting Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Steph Curry. I wasn't complaining, but it was always them. It was never LaMelo. It was never James Wiseman. I opened 8 boxes of Panini Select, and I got 8 Anthony Edwards. It was craziness. That's a Sadiq Bey. For Denver, there's Fasundo. And you really notice the patterns. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, no, that was a great Jordan Nwora. Congratulations again on that. That's awesome. And if you notice I'm responding way late, it's because you're a little off with the time. I think you're about caught up. Possibly. We got Ben Simmons. I'm responding to the Lucky with the Bucks tonight. Yeah, 2 LaMelos. Yeah, no, it's weird. And then you get 4 LaMelos in the same pack. It's really crazy. You're absolutely right. I've had a little bit more luck than that with the LaMelos, for sure.
Well, I've had a lot of luck with LaMelo and Chronicles.
Yeah, I mean...
I got 5 out of 1 Mega.
Yeah, 5 out of 1 Mega, you know. Megas are tough. I'd rather do it like this, and then you just, you know, you get 3 or 4 right away in small pack. Something crazy, you know. For the Thunder, Tio Maladon. Because if you do buy a bigger box, then you are going to get more of the cards. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but you're not going to get the repeats of the same players that you might be looking for. Or you might want the repeats of it. Ja Morant. Like, we've been pretty shy on LaMelos and Ant-Mans tonight. James Wiseman's been relatively, he's been around a little bit. Go Rams. Yeah, I was a 49er fan. I still am. Really, we had them. Had them right where we wanted them until we decided to stop playing. We got classics. Devin Vassell. I had such low expectations for the 49ers all year long, though, to be honest with you. I mean, I really do follow them, and they really were very injury-ridden in the first couple weeks. And I really put it out of my brain like it would even be an opportunity to even make the playoffs. Nevertheless, make it almost make it to the Super Bowl. But, I mean, you look at the 49er teams over the past 10 years, they've been really good. So, a lot of good things for the 49ers. You know, Garoppolo will probably be gone, but who knows who will step up, you know. We got Peyton Pritchard. You know, we got a solid core of guys. I mean, we were on our 4th-string running back, and he's like our god now. It's like, it's weird. Peyton Pritchard. Classics. We got Emmanuel Quickly for the Knicks. Classics. Yeah, I know. Washington is terrible. Yeah, Washington's so upsetting. Get a name already. I mean, you know, it's like you guys don't even care. You know? It's unbelievable. We got an Anthony Davis Green Chronicles. I like a couple guys on Washington, though. Don't get me wrong. You know, we get the Giant games here. Giant and Jet games, so see a lot of Washington throughout the year. Emmanuel Quickly. I watch the Red Zone channel every week anyway, so. But then again, you don't see the Redskins too often on the Red Zone channel. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's unfortunate. Emmanuel Quickly. They usually don't cover blowouts in the 3rd and 4th quarter, and you know. But no, they got a couple really good guys for sure. Luminance. Football teams are weird. All of a sudden, you get the right piece to the right puzzle, and things start clicking. We got James Harden, and that is a Prizm update. James Harden. I thought these were going to be bigger money like they were last year, but they are not, unfortunately. They're just normal money this year. So that's just $2. Yeah, I know, and that's your game plan right there. You got immobile quarterbacks that get hurt. You know, it's crazy. I can't, honestly, I can't believe Colin Kaepernick didn't get a job being such a big 49er fan. I mean, Colin Kaepernick is better than a lot of the quarterbacks running around right now. I mean, whatever the case is, if you're going to allow all this other kind of woke nonsense to coexist, then, Colin Kaepernick should be on a statue right now, They should have built a statue of him instead of alienated him, but I don't understand what the deal with him is. He's a football player. If Michael Vick can kill dogs and play football, then Colin Kaepernick can kneel. I mean, just what kind of crazy world do we live in nowadays? We got Steph Curry, XR. If Mike Vick can murder dogs, I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah, the blizzard. Blizzards happen. We got Saban Lee. Green. Special teams happen. Niners won on their special teams. Then they did a great job and tied them all the way down to the 3, and they scored 90. They went 97 yards and got a touchdown. Then they didn't really score that much afterwards, but it's funny how it ends up, how it works. And that's the green Saban Lee. I'm just going to do a little run through. That'll give you a little bit of time to catch up if you are behind. The break is over. I'm just going to run through and make sure I didn't miss any of your cards. And then I'll do a recap of your cards. We'll do some spins for you. No, we didn't have the DeMontis. I was crazy. I think we got them all. I will double check, but let me know. We have the Giannis playbook. We have the Facundo Campazzo, another Giannis Classics. We got the Damien Lillard. We got the beautiful Jordan Nwora rookie card autograph Phoenix, and that would be a Prizm. It's got to be. Once again, looking close at the back. Doesn't look to be any number on it anywhere, unfortunately. We got Damian Lillard threads. There's the DeMontis and the Chris Middleton. So again, Indiana, there's not much really to go with it anyway, but I'll still give you an extra $2 spin, even though you got the nice Jordan. Thanks for coming, So you took a look how the $2 wheel spins work. Well, let me just go over it one extra time with you. We have actually 3 different options for the $2 wheel spins. How they work is we're going to spin the wheel, we're going to land on a number, and then you're going to get to pick your prize, depending on the number we land on, between baseball, basketball, or the NBA Prizm prize that I have, which is all NBA Prizm right here on the screen. Okay? Again, make sure you drag your stream all the way forward, because I believe you might be at least a minute or 2 behind. You were at least 1 point, at least 2 minutes behind. After we pulled that Jordan Nwora, it took about 2.5 minutes for you to respond to it. So just make sure you're as live as possible while we're spinning and getting these numbers here. That'd be a good time to skip forward while the wheel's spinning. So you get to pick your prize. I'll write down all the numbers that we got. Then you get to pick your prize depending on what we land on here. So again, we have the baseball, the basketball. The basketball's on the left. The baseball's on the right. And then we have the NBA Prizm only. So let's grab some numbers for you first, and then you get to pick your prize. I will write them down as we get them. A little bit more. Good luck. Okay, we got number 9 on the first one. Oh, I thought I was going to get number 1. We got number 3. And the third one for the free $2 one, I'm going to kick in for you anyway. We only got the one DeMontis. That's fine. I'm cool with it. Almost got number 1 again. We got number 3 again. So that'll give you to pick 2 cards out of the same thing, or you can pick 2 different products if you want. So we got 9, 3, and 3. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, the games have been absolutely insane. No doubt about it. So that's what we got. We got 9, 3, and 3. I'll put that a little closer so you can see it. 9, 3, and 3. You let me know which ones you want. If you want the MLB, the NBA, or the Prizm. I'm going to put it in the chat now, just in case you are behind. And let me know which prizes that you want, depending on those numbers. Okay, so once again, you also have the option to pick the NBA Prizm prize as well. So let me just show that to you. So number 9, you have the pick your rookie card. And number 3, the options are pick your Prizm for number 3. So you can pick 2 Prizms there. Let me go back to the other $2 one there. So for 9, you have the NBA Prizm draft picks, Josh Green rookie card. You pick which one you want, the first of the variation. Or the 2020 Topps Fire pick your card. Prizm prize, is that for number 9 or for all of them? Let me know which number. I think you're a little behind in the stream, so it's tough for you to, tough for me to follow here. Prizm for all. Okay, you got it. 933. All backwards. Two threes. Okay. Sorry. So we got pack number 3 and pack number 9 for Prizm here. Let's go over pack number 9 first. And I'll put that on the screen since that's the one we picked anyway. Prizm prize. So, choice of Zeke Nnaji rookie card for Denver. We got a Cassius Winston rookie card for Washington. We got Aaron Nezmuth rookie card for Boston. And a Cassius Stanley rookie card for Indiana. So choice is yours. You pick a card out of there, whichever one you want. Nezmuth, Cassius Stanley, Zeke Nnaji, and Aaron. All right, you got it. And thank you for catching up. This can be a little daunting on me when somebody's 2 or 3 minutes behind. I'm just sitting here, you know, flipping through them a million times, and they haven't even seen them yet. Appreciate that. So Aaron Nezmuth, that one will be going home. Excellent choice, if I didn't say that. That's the one I would go. The way these packs work is they usually start with around 10 cards, and as they get pillaged down to nothing, and then I replace them with a newer product. So 9 is all packed up, and the Aaron Nezmuth will be going home with you. Now you get to pick 2 cards out of here. Pick your Prizm. So first up, we got a Jaren Jackson Jr., and that is a pink cracked ice. We got another pink cracked ice, Rui Hachimura, second-year card for Washington. We got a Luguentz Dort, red, white, and blue. I'm a big fan of him. We got DeAndre Hunter. His cards just went up a bit for Atlanta. And we have a silver Prizm, Bismack Biyombo for Charlotte. So you pick 2 out of here, and if you want to take a look at any of the other prizes, if you don't see 2 in here, I no problem showing you some of the other ones there, if something was piquing your interest other than the Prizm there. But there's a couple good ones in here for sure. The Jaren Jackson Jr., he's a good player. I like Rui. Like I said, I'm big fans of Luguentz Dort. That's red, white, and blue. DeAndre Hunter, Bismack, and Jaren. There you go. So we got the silver Prizm, Bismack Biyombo, and the Jaren Jackson Jr. The other ones will still be in there. When they get a little depleted, then I'll start repacking it. But all these wheel spins are kind of first come, first serve. I just created the $10 wheel spin more recently, so that's the one that's got the freshest stuff in there. I put a couple extra bonus things on there as well, like if we land on number 1 for the $10 wheel spin, you have an option to get $20 in wheel spin credit, so that means you get a free spin, basically. We'll spin it again twice, you know. So lots of good stuff there. I'll scroll through them for you. Those were the $2 wheel spins that you got there. Then we have the $5 wheel spins. Just the 2 options between baseball and basketball for the $5 spins. We have 2 of them that are empty for the $5 spins. Number 16 and number 20 are currently empty. I didn't refill them. I was thinking about doing it with some Chronicles or something like that, but we'll do that on the fly if you happen to land on 16 or 20 for basketball. $10 right there. Same thing, baseball and basketball options. Some of them are repacks, like 8 card, 12 card packs that I put together for you guys. Some of them will pick a card, pick 2 cards, pick 3 cards for $10. A lot of nice stuff in there. As you can see, that $20 spin credit, you can take that if you take the $1, or you can have the Anthony Edwards draft picks, red, white, and blue. And then we have our $25 spin there. I put a Luka Doncic rookie card on there for Chronicles. Any Luka rookie, I mean, like I said, comps are crazy right now, but I mean, there's only so much I can do there. A lot of them are repacks. A lot of the stuff is from like 2019, 2020. You got Mosaic on there. You got Chronicles from last year on there. There's tons of hidden gems sitting in there because all the cards went up in value over the past year since I got more playing time. Like, it's crazy when I open some of the packs. I'm like, well, geez, all right. stuff in his sleeve. All right, throw that in a case. Throw that in a case. You know, Jordan Poole has gone up significantly. I didn't even look to see what his rookie cards are going for now. And now he's going to get no minutes, and he'll probably crash. And then we also have a $75 wheel spin. That one is mixed. It's got both baseball and basketball all mixed together. So if you do prefer a specific sport, how I do it is I'll ask you roll back or roll forward. So if you land on an odd when we needed an even, then you would either roll back or roll forward to the odd, depending on what you said before we spun it. So lots of different options. If you want to try your luck on the BreakKingCards prize wheel, you can always shoot me a message anytime if you want to do some wheel spins. No problem. People love the wheel spins. They're good little value. And the reason I created the wheel spins in the first place is because sometimes when you log on, you know, you get into a box break, you don't get what you want. You spend all this money and you're like, geez, I wish I didn't spend that much money because I didn't get the cards I want. Well, if you do the wheel, you'll definitely get something. Plus, you get to pick your prize for the most part. And I try to give you a little bit of an option there. Like I said, I usually start with around 10 options at first. Unless it's a pick 2 or pick 3, then there's tons of options in there. So I try to give you a lot of stuff at the beginning, and then it's just, you know, whatever you choose. You know, sometimes people want to take the most valuable card. Sometimes you take the one you collect. You know, give it your option instead of my option. So if you do happen to pick a repack on the $25 wheel spin or anything like that, there's a lot of them that it's pick a number 1 through 25, 1 through 50, and then it's whatever the predetermined pack is. Yeah, no problem, Tyler. Appreciate you coming. If you have any questions in the future, just let me know. Happy to be here. Happy to help. So, have a nice night. Good luck with the orientation. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. We got a couple more of these the next night, and then we'll have a different break 4-product mixer later on. So, I'll let you get to bed. Have a great night. And be safe out there, man. If anybody else wants to try the luck on the BreakKingCards prize wheel, I will be up for a little while I get these cards packaged and sent out. Thanks a lot for coming tonight, guys. Have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you soon.